This is a go live button that I have to go. Yeah, are we live?
Not yet.
Hmm. Should I restart streaming or what do I do?
Oh yeah, we're live.
Are we live?
Oh, we're live,
Yeah,
we're
well,
live, we're live. Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
Hey,
Yeah.
Madhav, mute now or? No, it's fine, it's fine. Yeah. That's fine now.
Okay. Fuck, bro.
I guess I'll
GG.
give the streaming.
Hmm?
It's kind of solid.
Yeah, okay. Let's wait like 5 minutes just for the people to come and I'll just try to fix stuff.
If you're opening the stream, just mute yourself. Every again. Yeah. It-
Yeah. Actually, just don't open the stream, I would say. Open it on your phone or something if you really want to see if it's working. Don't open it on your computer. I would, yeah, because it's gonna fuck up the audio and stuff and it'll be a pain.
Okay. Is there it's fine, right? It's not okay.
Yeah,
No, it is.
I think it should be working fine. Yeah,
Okay, I can hear myself from somewhere.
it's okay. There's nothing you can do about it, no. Just light, bro.
Okay, I think it's fine now. Yeah.
Oh, it's fine. Okay, perfect. Yeah.
Stream
There
is
is
just
there is some bandwidth problem because I'm streaming too many videos at once. So yeah, is the stream laggy?
yeah.
It should work again. Yeah, it'll be frozen for 2 minutes. It should work again. Because I disconnected for some reason, but now it should be fine. Yeah, I think
Oh yeah, it's working.
it's working now. Yeah, perfect.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, we'll start, or do you guys want to wait for 2 more minutes?
Just wait for a
Yeah, fine, we
few
can wait.
minutes. Then I'll just go over the rules and then we can start on this.
Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah. Hmm.
By the way, where are you getting the problem links? It's not a.
Oh
I'll send it
yeah,
on
they will be
Discord.
sent in the Discord server. Shyam will open them. Yeah, so you guys can open them and like see. I'll also open them since I can. But yeah.
yeah. Do you want to play any song while people are waiting?
Uh, let's see. I can't play anything because your cameras will disappear. One of you play. One of you play some
Recommend a
song.
song.
Let's see. I don't know if your screen sharing will give voice. I'm actually curious whether that will work.
Sing
Play on a recommend a song, bro.
Yeah, play some song fast.
Recommend one.
Prabhanjan, you have any recommendations? Why so shy, bro? Say something. It's fine. Give some recommendation.
We kicked out of the meeting and I shared it's like.
Oh, I'm curious. Why? Which song is that bad that you would get kicked out? I mean, yeah. Play something, play something. I'm actually curious. What do you like? Play some music you like, Madhav.
It's okay. Hello.
Yeah,
Okay, Punjab it is.
yeah, fine.
You guys hear it?
Nope,
No.
we can't. We can't, we
सुन
can't.
लाई
Oh,
वे
wait, we
Oh wait, now
can.
I do, yeah.
You get it now?
से ज्यादा देखूंगी मैचिंग कर देंगा तो सुन ला वे तू सिम चाहिदी आला फोटो वे फरारी लाल दी चुन्नी मेरी रंग दे ललिया चुन्नी
It's supposed to be a CP
Can you
stream.
hear the music?
Can you hear it?
Yeah, yeah, the stream can hear the music. That's crazy,
Okay.
bro. Yeah, I think,
Okay, well,
I th yeah, I think we
start
start.
off, I guess. Okay,
Yeah, let's
I'll
start,
just
let's
go
start.
over the.
Let's go.
Yeah, I'll just go off with the other thing. It's not. Yeah. Right. So yeah, so what we're basically gonna do is we're gonna, I think based on time, we'll either give you like 4 or 5 problems. Uh, they are kind of like in the sorted difficulty order. I think each problem has different amount of points, and then whoever ends up with the most points at the end just wins, I guess. Right? And how do we decide who wins? It's just whoever solves it first. That's it. Um,
Yeah,
right.
so,
So yeah. So,
yeah, so for a problem, we're gonna basically give the same problem to both of them at the exact same time, and whoever solves calls the Blitz Cup. So yeah, whoever ends up with higher points gets bragging rights, I guess. Unfortunately, we don't have prizes, guys. But yeah, any questions from either of you?
Can't hear you saying something.
Uh, I think the stream is lagging 1 minute. Uh, 1 minute, 1 minute. Will LAN work? LAN, I think we have. So we're back now, hopefully. Because, yeah, so we're back now, hopefully. Because, yeah, the stream died. Like, yeah, I mean, I think I should just use LAN. The stream died. Like, yeah, I mean, I think I should just use LAN. My hotspot is kind of throwing. So, yeah, we're back. The stream will be delayed. My hotspot is kind of throwing. So, yeah, we're back. The stream will be delayed for like 2 minutes. I think there's a delay of 2 minutes for some reason. I don't know why YouTube has that 2 minutes. I think there's a delay of 2 minutes for some reason. I don't know why YouTube has that big of a delay. So they'll see what we're doing right now 2 minutes later. So they'll see what we're doing right now 2 minutes later. So what were you guys talking about? I'm back. Oh, Shyam.
okay, we'll just get started with it.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, yeah. I'll just so I think most likely there'll be probably like 4 problems. But most likely there'll be probably like 4 problems, depending on how fast you do or whatever. We'll see what happens. If you've seen a problem, we'll yeah,
Yeah.
I'll send it on Discord. It's a,
Guys, yeah, give me 1 second, right? The internet is kind of it's not able to support the bandwidth, so I have to figure out whether I have to use hotspot or LAN because neither of them seem to be working right now. Can you guys just move around? I want to see if the video is clear. Okay, yeah, it's clear right now. So yeah, now it's not lagging anymore. Yeah, you can continue. The stream again got stopped for like a minute, by the
Cool. Okay.
way.
I think we'll start off.
Uh,
Okay. I think we'll just continue. It's fine, right? Oh no, no, it's back. It's back to normal. I think. Actually, yeah.
yeah, yeah. Right now it's probably delayed, but it'll be back to normal again. This,
Cool.
yeah. For
Because my
for
wave
for
right
those who
now
are
active.
watching, this is
I think
not as
something like
easy
that.
as it looks. This is quite this is
Yeah,
quite good.
it's. I think it's normal. It's normal. I can
Yeah,
see.
it should be normal
Yeah.
now.
Okay. I think we'll just get started with it then.
Yep.
Okay. I'll send you the first program link.
Oh, wait. Open the text.
Just
Yeah.
sorry.
Yeah. Now you can send.
Yeah. I'll just send it on Discord. Uh. Yeah.
One more thing. Yeah. Can you both deafen yourselves right before you actually start solving the problem, so you guys won't be able to hear, what I
We do it. Yeah. Okay.
or I should be able to do it actually. Give me a second. I think I'll only
Yeah.
do it. Uh,
Yeah.
one
Just
minute.
define yourselves. I'll send you the link
Yeah,
once I
actually,
do
yeah,
it.
you guys do it. You guys deafen yourselves.
Okay.
Uh, I can't. Yeah, I can't do it. I think Prabhanjan, you're muted, by the way. You don't need to mute yourself. Just deafen yourself. Yeah. Shyam, can you hear me? Shyam.
Yep.
Yeah, you can hear me, right?
Yeah, yeah, I can hear you. I'll send the problem in the chat as well for you guys.
Yeah,
Yeah,
send
yeah,
the first problem.
yeah. Cool. I'll send the problem on Discord and I'll send it on the chat as well. Cool. So the stream is lagging. I cannot see what they are doing by the way.
Uh, 1 minute. How is it lagging, by the way?
Can you just go to Prabhanjan screen?
Yeah, yeah, I'll go to Prabhanjan screen. 1 second.
But all I can see is on
Yeah, yeah, Prabhanjan screen is kind of messed up right now. I'll fix that. For now, I'll just stream all those things because yeah. Yeah, Madhav's thing should be working fine right now. And Prabhanjan's I'll fix.
Cool. I
Yeah,
think
1 second.
the stream can see the problem as
Uh,
well.
yeah, for now,
Okay. Yeah.
we can only stream Madhav's thing. I'll try to fix
So
this
I'll
in a
just
second.
explain the problem
Yeah,
in the meantime. Yeah, you fix it. I'll just explain the problem.
yeah. It is too clapped.
Yeah.
Uh,
Okay. Just
yeah.
go back to Madhav. Yeah. Right. Okay. Yeah. So the question uh, is basically you're given a string uh, and they're only consisting of two characters A and B, and a string is considered good if it ends with a B that has some some amount of A's in the beginning. So it'll be in the form of some A, then it ends with a B. So you're given two strings, or you're given a string, you just have to kind of like mention if it's possible to make the string in the first place. So yeah. and there's like an operation that you can do. So you're initially given an empty string, and you can kind of like choose any you can kind of like choose any position. Hello.
Yeah, 1 minute. Prabhanjan's thing is kind of messed up for some reasons. Trying to fix it. His stream isn't
Yeah, you're
starting. It's
on.
like
It's on B, right?
yeah. I'll
Okay.
I can't stream both Madhuv's thing and this at the same time. So well, give me a second. Uh, I don't know why Prabhanjan's
Yeah.
stream is not working. I'm so open. Yeah, of course. For now, I don't think I can do Prabhanjan's thing. I'll go to
You're on the
Madhuv's.
B right back page.
Yeah.
Oh, the stream is ended. Okay.
Stream ended.
Uh,
1 minute. Bro, both the stream. I can't stream. I can't stream for some reason. Like the internet
no,
is
no,
just
no.
not being so.
No. It's back. It's back. It's back.
Yeah. No. The
It
problem
did
is
end. Yeah.
yeah.
Oh no,
One
no, it
minute.
didn't end. It didn't end. Yeah.
Uh, 1 minute.
I was find it
The
difficult.
internet is slab, bro.
I think it was up.
Virgin, I don't think your stream is working, by the way. I think that was like
It's
the
definitely
issue. Oh yeah, what? Yeah, can you check if Prabhanjan's stream is
it's
working on your laptop? Because it actually just isn't.
like
And
screen sharing.
yeah, it's screen share.
Yeah.
Okay, now it's
Yeah, he's screen
working.
sharing. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. I have to fix a lot of stuff. Yeah,
Yeah.
1 minute.
Um,
Wait, can we see the test cases? It's failing.
uh, sorry.
Can we see the test cases where it's failing?
1 minute. 1 minute.
Sure. Sure.
It's not streaming.
Can't. Yeah, I'm not streaming. I'm on Be Right Back right now because yeah, just
Yeah,
pause
they can
for a
still hear
second.
us by the way.
Yeah, they can only hear us. They can't see anything because the cameras are kind of
Uh, yeah. Just understand. Tell him to pause.
1 minute. Can I restart the stream? Is that fine if I do? Or should I not?
Yeah.
Yes, that will end the stream.
Uh, is there yeah anything else?
1 minute. One.
It
Actually,
should be
don't.
fine.
I'm not gonna end stream. The thing is,
Oh yeah,
the
it's
cameras
back
are
on.
kind of messed up. No, the cameras are messed up. I don't know how to fix that. That's the problem.
Okay.
Nope, that's not gonna fix it. Yeah, I don't know how to fix the cameras not working. Yeah, I'm just gonna manually do it. It's gonna take a while.
Yep.
1 minute. Yeah, should hopefully. Yeah. So yeah, I think uh, yeah. I think we're back to Ma- I think Madhav got it correct, and Prabhanjan had. I can't even see Prabhanjan's screen. Give me a second.
Just can you undefine open thing?
Yeah, try Prabhanjan to undefine himself. I think he's still
Okay,
trying.
you fix your
Now
thing.
oh yeah, I'll fix everything.
Can you? Hmm.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, Prabhanjan,
Yeah.
can you hear us?
So,
So we do it or that's a good.
yeah, I
Yeah,
think Madhav did get it earlier. But
yeah.
that's actually pretty close. Let's actually see.
Yeah, I don't know the time difference because I can't see that right now, but yeah.
You can see the timestamps.
Yeah, let me go on status. Okay, Prabhanjan actually did get it. Okay, but I think we might just not use it because the stream was just down.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Yeah, guys, right now, you can only see mother screen, which I'm in the process of fixing because, yeah. Okay, yeah, I think even Prabhanjan's screen should work, except one
His
bit.
mother's.
Shyam, your camera is now working, but everything else is working from Prabhanjan's screen. Okay, I think we fixed our issues, hopefully, apart from Shyam's camera. But does it matter, guys?
Okay, by the way, the stream is decently delayed,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, it should be back now. It should be back.
Is it?
Can you see the stream, Shyam? Uh,
No. Like, can you show something? Yeah.
yeah, do you see it now?
Yep. I see it now. I,
Yeah,
I, I
yeah.
think it's still a bit delayed though,
Yeah,
but I guess it's fine.
your camera
Very
isn't
close.
working, but I'm not gonna bother fixing that because I have no clue to fix that. So the other two cameras are working, so let's move on. So who gets the
I don't
points?
know.
Who gets the points? Madhav, right?
Uh, no, Prabhanjan did solve
I
it
think
first.
Oh,
So,
Prabhu did it faster.
uh, yes.
Okay, okay. How many
yeah.
points? How many
Like
points?
20
My bad.
seconds all.
That's
Right.
actually
So,
solid.
yeah.
So solid start from our boy Prabhanjan. He's out here cooking. How many points? 2 points.
So we'll do two, and then I think we'll add another question in between.
Yeah. So
So,
1 second.
yeah.
Yeah, this will be our screen will be blacked out for a second because this is the only way I can do this. Okay. So yeah. So Prabhanjan's score has been updated officially, and so let's
Okay.
go back to Madhav's screen and because we can finally see Shyam now. And yeah, so do we discuss it or Shyam, are you going to tell us how?
Let's just go for the next photo for now. I think. Yeah.
Yeah, fine. That works.
Okay.
That works.
So I think the score distribution will keep it as 2, 2, 3, 5.
Okay. So 2, comma 2, comma 3, comma 3, comma 5. So
Uh,
yeah. So the starting problems are pretty
yeah,
easy.
it's kind of like you can still kind of like
Yeah. So the starting problems are pretty easy because yeah, lesser points. And what was the rating of this question, by the way?
it was 800. Yeah.
Yeah. So pretty straightforward 800 question. And yeah, so Shyam will be sending the second question now.
Okay. I'll yeah
I'll just define my.
just
Yep.
both of you
Should we
define
test
yourself
that?
on Discord.
So yeah, how will we know like when how will I know when Madhav was done? Like,
Yeah,
Just
that.
put on the channel that you're done in general, and
yeah, can you like ping or something? So
Yeah, ping each
okay,
other.
so like obviously, yeah.
yeah, right.
Yeah, when you're
Yeah,
done,
ping
say
everyone.
done and ping the other person.
Okay.
Okay. So I'll send it in the channel. Yeah, I'll send it on chat as well.
Okay, yeah. So
Yeah. Right. So
yeah.
yeah, and so just fix it on screen for now. Yeah. Right. Yeah. Okay. I'll just read the problem. So you're you're basically given n patients uh, coming to a station. The ith patient comes at a particular timestamp, and these patients have to be basically given vaccines. So a patient, the ith patient can get has to get a vaccine from the range TI to TI plus W. It has to get it at that point of time. Um, and so it has to get in that particular time range. So your vaccines, they actually come in packs. So one pack contains basically K vaccines, and each patient needs one. So what happens is these packs are basically stored in a fridge, so that they don't go bad. And as soon as they get out of the fridge, you have to its lifetime is basically the moments of time. So you have to find the minimum number of packs that you need to vaccinate all end patients. So yeah,
Hmm, I see.
so I see that Madhav has started coding.
Yeah,
Uh,
Madhav has already started coding, and let's switch over to Prabhanjan in a second.
right.
Let's see if Prabhanjan.
Prabhanjan
Okay,
is
even Prabhanjan has started coding. Far like before
right.
Madhav, I would say. Okay.
Right. So the idea for the problem is put that different image. Yeah, the idea of the problem is quite straightforward, where you kind of sort it based on timestamps, and then kind of like great, because the first guy has to get a vaccine at some point of time, so you kind of like delay it as much as possible. So you kind of give the first person a vaccine at like TI plus W, and then you kind of greedily ensure that you keep uh, you kind of really choose how many people can get the vaccine in the order of the timestamps itself. So if you can actually see the range for a particular path is kind of like TI plus W plus D. So uh, you can kind of like vaccinate everyone from that time range. So you kind of you can kind of do that. So let's see what
Yeah, the
Prabhanjan
codes,
is doing.
if you look at the codes, they're actually very different. Madhav is going for
Mhm,
a binary search approach, and let me
mhm.
look at what Prabhanjan is doing. Uh, yeah, so let me see. Shyam, what do you have to say about the way these two are their approach, initial approach? Is someone not
Um,
cooking right now, or yeah?
so I think uh, I I'm not exactly too sure how I use the binary search. I think maybe try to find because you once you do sort it based on your lefts, you can kind of find the maximum point that you can get to, which I think works as well. It's not it doesn't work. I think that should work as well. So you don't really need a binary search. I think you can go with the 2 pointer or something. But I think either works. It just really depends on how fast you can put either of them on.
Yeah, he's
And
removing binary
two
search now.
pointers,
As you speak about it, he
right,
removed binary search. So yeah, I think yeah, he
right,
realized
and
it's kind of useless. Yeah,
right. So, right.
yeah, I think both of them
So,
are their approach is similar right now. Let me switch over
so
to Prabhanjan again.
you have to be a bit careful because you're also only each pack has only k values. So even though your time range is kind of like from ti plus w plus d, you can only use k amounts of them. So you have to kind of like make sure that's kind of considered as well. So yeah,
Yeah.
right,
Okay. I mean, Prabhanjan is already running his code, and
right. So
is that matching the
uh,
outputs? I don't know. Okay. Yeah, it's not. Yeah, he found a bug. Wait, this is Madhav, by the way. Oh, this is Prabhanjan. Okay, yeah. I was confused. Okay, let's switch
yeah,
over to Madhav. What is Madhav doing?
right.
Okay, Madhav is still in the process of coding it. He's explaining his code like a very responsible coder should. And
Uh-huh.
yeah,
Okay. So you're still on it. Okay.
yeah.
Uh,
What happened?
can we read Prabhanjan's code maybe?
Yeah,
Let's
let's switch over to
see.
Prabhanjan's code.
Yeah, let's see what he's trying to do.
Yeah, so let's go back to seeing what Madhav is doing. Yeah,
Yeah. Okay. Uh-huh.
both are pretty stuck on this question right now.
Mhm.
Wasn't an insta solve at least. So yeah,
Right, right, right.
nice question, Shyam. I think you picked this or did someone recommend this?
No, 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 I think yeah,
Good job. Okay,
yeah.
Madhav is close. Madhav has finished coding up and is testing against his
Uh-huh.
output. I mean input.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I think yeah. I'm not exactly too sure what he's doing. I
Which ID is this, by the way? Is this Sublime?
Sublime.
I've never. Yeah,
Yeah, it's
makes
Sublime. Yeah.
sense.
Right,
Interesting.
right, right.
Now,
So if I think he's basically trying to um for the eyes patient try to assign which pack he is using. I think, and once the pack has been completely used, he just implements packs. So
let's go back to seeing what Prabhanjan is up to. Yeah, still looking at the question. Still. Okay,
so
okay.
Madhav has got something, and it
Your camera is
looks.
back on Prabhanjan's stream. Let's
Oh,
go.
that's cool.
Yeah.
Let's see what Prabhu is doing. So he
Oh yeah, this is
is it
what
not sorted?
Prabhanjan is doing right
Did he
now.
not sorted it? Is it sorted in the question by the way?
Uh, um, let me see. Damn, his code is
It
kind of.
oh it is. It is. Oh, so the timestamps are sorted, so we don't have to worry about that too much. Um
Yeah, what do you understand out of what Prabhanjan is doing? Would you explain it to the people watching?
right. So um what I was seeing it's some sort of what do you say? He's keeping account of like your starting time when you open the part, and then I think he's just seeing if the interval time between the pack and then the current timestamp is lesser than D, he's just adding that to his pack usage
Hmm.
basically. And whenever your pack usage goes more than K, would just do that. And I think it should work. I'm not
So there's some code
exactly
error. The logic is correct,
sure.
but the code is, yeah. So
I think um yeah. I think both of the logics are fine. It's just
let's go back to Madhav. Yeah, Madhav is submitting.
the Madhav has a
Yeah,
submission
Madhav is
and he's
submitting.
got
Yep.
on test
Let's
case
see if
two.
it. Oh, he had already had a submission and second submission. Another wrong answer on test case two. And
Okay.
yeah, let's go back to Prabhanjan.
So let's see. Okay, yeah, sure.
Or do you want to see from Madhav itself?
No,
Yeah.
it's fine. Yeah. He's he's all tapping so fast I can't even read what he's saying.
Who? Madhav or Prabhanjan? I'm spectating
Prabhanjan,
Prabhanjan right
yeah.
now. Huh?
Okay, Madhav's submitting again.
Okay, yeah, I'll
Oh,
switch.
this is a bit of a delay, right? Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
He's
Oh, Madhav has got it. Okay, Madhav
got
has
it.
got it.
Okay,
Yeah, Madhav's got it.
good. Yeah. Let's ping Prabhanjan.
Yeah, let's bring Prabhanjan.
And,
Did
okay, I think
Prabhanjan was
this.
Prabhanjan close?
I
Or
didn't
did
solve
he
it.
submit? Oh, he didn't solve it. All right.
Good.
Yeah, so I think Madhav gets the 2 points here. And
Good.
yeah.
So
Prabhanjan, what was the
let's.
problem, bro?
Let's
Mind
actually Madhav.
explaining?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Let
Madhav also
Madhav
can.
explain the solution. Yeah.
Yeah, actually,
Oh, should
fair
I?
enough.
Okay, so basically, some people are coming. So we follow a greedy approach over here. And what do? We just order the vaccines as a person comes. So let's say ki if when a new person comes, we sort it by time, obviously. And when a new person comes, if there's no if there is some vaccine available, we first will obviously erase all the vaccines which have expired already. So we will erase all the vaccines if they have expiry time less than the arrival time of the person, right?
Fair enough.
Okay, and if still there is some vaccine left, we will obviously use it to give it to this person, and we'll erase it accordingly. And let's say if no vaccine is available, we will just order a pack and set its expiry. We will order it as late as possible so that it can serve most people. So we'll order it at I plus W time, I plus D time, and since a vaccine expires at plus W time, so we set the expiry time as I plus D plus W.
Fair enough.
That's it.
Yeah,
Good. And what
nice.
was your bug by any chance?
What?
What was the bug by the way? If
The
you
bug was that let's say ki if k is equal to 1, it will insert a zero value over there. So it will increase, like insert a zero at a higher time. So that's a problem. Ki it will think that there are vaccines available, but actually it's just zero. So I have to make sure that I don't insert zeros.
I see. Yeah, I think. Prabhanjan, have you figured out what the bug in your code was? Or was your logic also wrong? But I think your logic was right,
I
right?
think logical. Think to be fair, I kind of did the same thing. I just like had to implement like 8 times. I was just like spamming greedily, but
Fair
it
enough.
wasn't okay.
Okay, so I think it's tied now, right? 2 points for this question as well. So
yeah.
let me
So
just
I guess
modify
we
that
can.
real quick. The stream will be blacked
Mhm.
out for a second, guys. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay, we're back. Uh, yeah, 1 minute. Give me a second. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, so let's move forward to our third question. Uh, I was muted, by the
Yeah.
way. Only in Discord I was unmuted. So yeah.
Okay.
Uh,
Okay.
yeah. So send the question in the chat and Discord and
Sure. Sure. Sure.
whatever.
Sure. Okay. So yeah. Please. Yeah. Both of you just define yourselves and then we'll
Yep.
start.
Uh,
Yep. I've entered.
yeah.
No, I've solved this one already.
Sorry.
Okay.
I've solved
Okay.
They
this one
solved
already.
it. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fine.
Cool. Let's go with a different topic then.
Give the backup question. Pull out the backup.
Yeah. Yeah. The backup. Right. Okay.
Yeah.
So okay. Um,
So fast, bro.
I
no.
already
No.
solved
No.
it. I don't know what they checked. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh my bad. Yeah. Okay. Hope you have solved this.
Send it in the
Yeah.
YouTube chat as well.
Yeah. 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 I'll just let them see if they haven't solved it. That's it.
Have you guys solved it before? No, right?
Okay. I think they're different, but yeah.
Yeah, fine. Okay, both of them haven't. Yeah, fine. Fair enough. Yeah,
I'll
send it in
just
the YouTube chat.
check. Uh, yeah. That's the problem. Uh, okay, from myself as well.
Okay. Guys, take your time reading the question, but we'll explain it in a minute. Because even, by the way, even I haven't seen the questions before at all. All of these are cooked up by Shyam. So it's a first time for me as well, looking at the question. So yeah.
Right. Yeah. Okay. So they are reading it right. Okay.
Yep.
Good.
Yep.
So okay. So I'll just read the question as well. So there's basically a meeting, and then
This
there
is
are,
the standard question. I guess everyone has done this.
sorry.
Standard.
Isn't this a very
Yeah, it's standard. It's
Yeah, it's fine. We have standard questions.
fine. Yeah.
is Googling
Mine came
allowed?
back to just say that. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah, just define yourself. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
He's
Uh,
asking if Googling is allowed. Is Googling allowed? Technically, yeah, right?
um,
Or no?
I guess it should. Oh no, no, that's not. That's not. Yeah.
Okay, fine. No Googling allowed, guys.
Yeah. No cooking.
Fair enough.
No cooking. Okay. I'll. Yeah. I'll read the question. So you're basically given a you have a meeting and you have like n people invited, and every person has some sociable value where uh, at any point two people can kind of like talk to each other, and that's kind of like yeah, you that's kind of like that's called a talk, right? So where two people step back, talk, and their sociableness decreases by like one, right? So um, what you want to do is basically maximize the number of talks, right? So as Madhav said, it's relatively standard because if you kind of look at the constraints, your sum of your n is kind of bounded by 210 per 5. The sum of your AIs. My bad. Yeah. So the idea was you can always greedily choose the the two people with the most sociable skills and kind of like make sure that they have a talk with each other. So let's say if there was three, four people with, let's say in the max was like X and Y, you just make sure to talk with those two and then you go back to their sociable skills decreases to X minus one, Y minus one.
Yeah.
So you can actually, yeah,
Let's switch back to Prabhanjan. Wait, I'm on Prabhanjan. Okay. Let's go to Madhav. Okay.
right.
Yeah. So, for those, I mean, the first step you do with these kind of questions is like, make it easier to understand how it exactly works. So, for me, it sounds complicated right now. So you could, make it sound slightly more easier. So what you could, it's basically like there are n people, and all of them can, shake their hands with someone else, and they have a limit on how many people they can shake hands with. So let's say me, I have like I can only shake hands with like 5 other people. So basically, the array is given so that each person has a limit of how many handshakes they can have. So they finally want you to find the total number of handshakes that could possibly happen if each person pick the other person to shake their hands with properly. So that's basically the question. And yeah, Shyam, you could basically explain what the initial idea that should come is.
Right. So yeah, so the main observation is that you always choose to have a talk between two people who have the most sociableness, I guess.
Hmm.
And once you get that idea, it's quite straightforward if you kind of know how to implement it, because you can actually kind of like simulate the entire process. Because um, since your sum of your AIs are quite small, you can actually simulate it using a priority queue, where your priority is basically where you can actually get your max element at any point of time in like log n time. So you can kind of like get your top two elements and then simulate the top. So let's say the top two elements are x and y. You simulate the top, and then it becomes x minus one, y minus one, and then you just put that back into your priority queue. And you can just do that till you have non-zero values present, and
Hmm.
that kind of works out. So I think that's what
Yeah.
Prabhanjan is doing. If you
Is he?
could you,
Oh, he sorted it. Okay, fair
I'm
enough.
not,
Wait, no. What is he doing?
you're on Madhav's screen, right?
No, this is Prabhanjan's right now.
Okay, let me
It'll take a
see
while to
that.
get updated, but
So
yeah,
let's.
Prabhanjan has like a while loop
Hmm,
where
okay,
he's doing what? Okay,
right.
he sorted it. Fair
I
enough.
hope. Right. Because the question is definitely not easy if you don't have that constraint of sum of a by less than
Hmm.
2 into 10 plus, right?
Yeah. So why does the greedy approach work? Like, is it? I mean, it doesn't seem that straightforward to me. Like, I remember, I think I've seen a similar question in the prelims of Chennai. I think I did. I
Mm-hmm.
think Prabhanjan would remember it. So I think that for that question, the solution was not actually greedy. But yeah, this one,
Mm-hmm.
I agree with you that yeah, fair enough, it's greedy. But can you explain why exactly that works? Like in like
Right,
a
right,
more
right, right.
formal way.
So let's say what you can say. Let's say if you don't uh use let's say the max two values, right? Let's say
Yeah,
you use let's say you use something else, right?
yeah,
What kind of happens is uh what I would think of, or like my intuition is, you basically might run out of uh talks that you can have with your second max. In the sense, if you have something like what you can say, let's say 1, 4, 5 or something, and let's say yeah, you might run out of talks that you can actually have with your largest or with your second largest character in the first place. So let's say what would your other strategy be? Like maybe let's say use the entire max element sociableness first, right?
yeah.
So
I something
then,
it's definitely like yeah, starting with the max element because obviously there's a chance that the max element
right,
wouldn't end up, using up all the handshakes. So
exactly.
but
So
is the best thing to do? Is the best thing to handshake with is the second, or like is it the second highest element, or like can you always say that's the case
yeah,
for the highest
I think
element?
you can because
Hmm.
yeah, yeah, for sure. Because let's say you have an array, something like uh, what? Let's say like what 2 2 2 or
Hmm.
something, and then let's say you greedily try to finish your max element, which will be 2, and with the first element or something, and then you end up
Hmm.
with 0 2 0 or something like that, where you kind of lose out on your second max uh, handshake or sociableness values.
Fair enough.
Let's say you kind of have to. Let's say you kind of if you kind of think of it for one particular for one particular scenario, uh, the greediness condition always works. So then when you kind of you're actually simulating it for each situation using a priority queue, so you can kind of always say that it works.
Yeah, I mean, if it's just taking out two elements from the max and like from the priority queue and just negating them and like subtracting one from both of them and adding them back, right? I'm assuming is the logic.
Yep.
Yeah. So I mean, I see very, very different uh, code here than what I would expect of. I don't know.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I'm,
So
I'm not too sure what they're doing because
yeah,
yeah.
exactly. Yeah, it doesn't seem like they're just removing two elements from the priority queue. I feel like they're not really going for the straightforward greedy approach. Maybe they
Right,
think
right.
it's a bait, right? Like maybe they
I don't
think,
know.
yeah. So because it seems too stupid that that approach just straightforward works. I feel like I would at least think it was a bait, but yeah.
Mhm.
Uh, I think we should tell him that he's not allowed to look at the hidden test cases.
Oh
Prabhanjan
no,
is
no,
looking at the.
I
Oh,
told them it's fine. I told
oh,
them
it's fine.
yeah,
Isn't that technically cheating though?
it's okay. I guess.
No, bro. You don't get to do that in a contest, right? Most of my wrong answers, tilted wrong answers, were from me not knowing the hidden test case. I feel like you're removing the fun out of this. Yeah, but fair enough. So Prabhanjan's code doesn't look anywhere close to what I expect, I would say. And let's look at Madhav's. Madhav,
Yeah,
uh,
both of them are using. Let's actually see what they're trying to do.
yeah,
So
Madhav is making a keeping track of indices of the same array for some
mhm.
reason. I don't know why indices matter here because it's you can sort it like the structure of the array doesn't matter at all here. So,
Mhm. So
so
what has he done? He's basically um, what he's taking the smallest element,
yeah, he's doing
right?
the smallest one. Yeah.
Which
Uh,
is
and he's checking if the smallest element minus one is not equals to zero. Then he's updating it. Like yeah. So he's going from the smallest instead of the largest. And smallest one he's subtracting for sure. He still has it like then I think he searches for the element, the handshake with like the other element, and I
mhm,
don't quite understand. I don't quite follow what's happening there, I guess.
mhm.
Okay, wait, it's just smallest two elements. Yeah. He's just doing smallest two elements, right? The opposite of
All right. Okay. Yeah,
is the map
that's weird.
reverse no, he's not using a reverse comparator either. So he's literally just looking for those two smallest elements in the map. So
Okay. So isn't
yeah.
this so the only bug is if he changes begin to R begin, I guess that's all you have to
Yeah,
do.
exactly. Is literally that far from is that close to the answer. And yeah, I mean, yeah, I don't know how fast he'll figure that out, but yeah, that's kind of sad. That, but
Right.
I mean, it's very easy to come up with a case for why taking the smallest elements wouldn't work, right? Like the 2 to 2 test case itself, we would go from 2 to 2 to 1 1 2 and then 0 0 2, and you're missing out on an extra handshake basically, right?
Yeah, I'm surprised that the samples don't handle it. I thought it should.
Yeah, that's
Um,
kind of that's
or
kind
maybe it
of
is. Yeah,
and what is Prabhanjan doing here? I don't understand.
he's using some sort of binary switch, which I don't
No,
know
no, no. He
how.
does. He doesn't. There's no binary search. I don't think there's binary search. This is like two pointers, but from left and right.
Is it?
Yeah. Like he's decreasing. He's decreasing L and R, right, by one. So he's doing two pointers from either the
Uh
left
huh.
part and the right part. So I think this his approach is interesting. Like interesting, but I think it's also wrong. So what I think he's trying to do is either take the element and his code kinda is not really simulating it. Is is
Okay, I think
is
what he's
is
trying
using
to
up
do is
everything at once.
basically
Yeah.
uh right. So
Okay, yeah, I understand what he's doing. Yeah,
I think
yeah.
what he's doing is he's going from left to right. Yeah, his he's checking if you're he's trying to use all of his lefts with
Hmm,
his right
exactly.
in the first place and really go on. I think one case that's easily can kind of like disprove it is basically if you have something like 2-2-2, where if you use left and right, you get if you get only two handshakes with this
Yep,
approach
exactly.
because
So, yeah,
he's using left and right, you get like two handshakes and it becomes 0-0.
if you just do it properly, you do get three. And yeah, I think Prabhanjan is way far off from the actual answer compared to Madhav. Like Prabhanjan, I think Prabhanjan is not even using the fact that the sum of AI is bounded by, like his code basically doesn't
Yeah.
care about that.
The mother is something.
Madhav is, did he change his thing? Is he going from highest to least? No, he's not. Hmm. Is there a time limit, by the way? I think we should keep a time limit for. What's the rating of this question, by the way? Oh, can you hear me? Hello. Okay. Second. Just can you? Am I audible?
Yeah.
Yeah. The stream kind of got cooked for a second. I think we're back now. Yeah,
Cool.
I'm trying to fix both. Madhav's thing is
Yeah, we're
working
on the
fine right
rewrite
now.
back page.
Yeah, yeah. No, I changed it. I brought it back and it should work now again.
We're on the
Yeah. So new question is sent,
okay.
right? I'll update the score as well.
Ready?
Uh, yeah. Oh wait, no, there's no
Oh,
score. Wait,
did any
no,
of
my
them
bad,
get
my
it?
bad. No, no,
I
no,
don't
they
think
did
any of
not.
them
They did
got it
not.
yet.
No, 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 my bad, my bad, my bad. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Okay, the stream's back. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the
Yeah, Madhav is
yeah
failing test one. Uh, so,
yeah.
hmm.
I mean, I think samples should handle.
Yeah, yeah, it should, for sure.
Let's see. Okay, he is submitting again. Um,
Did he change it to decreasing? I don't think so, right?
I don't think so. I think the thing is the output format is just a bit weird. It might just be better to just submit and see if it works than actually seeing if your output works. Because
Oh, yeah,
it's
yeah.
gonna be
Your output
yeah.
format is outputting the
You're
pairs of
outputting
what
the
elements?
handshake values. Yeah.
That's annoying. Yeah, that's actually very annoying.
Right. Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. Again, but yeah. Okay, what do we do if they both don't get it in 10 minutes or something?
Mm, yeah, I think we should actually keep a time limit because
Yeah.
uh,
But yeah,
the
well, I think
stream
we'll
is
keep like
lagging, bro.
10 more minutes to like 6:15.
6:15 is too much. Let's make it
Yeah.
6:10. 6:10.
Okay.
And then yeah, and I'll fix this. I'll fix
Okay.
my issues by then as well because Prabhanjan's stream is kind of
Good.
not working.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I have fixed Prabhanjan's thing. Okay.
But let's see what Prabhanjan's doing. I think
1 minute, yeah.
we've been
Yeah.
focusing on Madhav.
Yeah, yeah. I was focusing on Madhav because Prabhanjan wasn't working, but yeah, now Prabhanjan is working fine. And I think Prabhanjan is sticking to the two pointers approach of just going from left and right and then picking.
Okay, okay, good. Someone pick it.
Okay, wait, Madhav said he's done.
Oh yeah,
No, he's not
most
done.
probably
He's not done. Yeah, no, he's not. He just
time
straight
limit
up lied.
exceeded.
He
Yeah.
just he just straight up lied. And Prabhanjan is laughing. We'll see if Prabhanjan gets this. Bro's being cocky right now. Uh,
Yeah. Right. Yeah, let's
yeah.
just see
So
Prabhanjan's screen now, by the way.
yeah, I'm
Is
spectating
he
Prabhanjan right now.
is yeah. Is he making sure that when he inserts elements back into the map, he's ensuring that they're non-zero? I would think as long as you do that, it's fine.
Hmm. Yeah, one more thing. I think his logic is still wrong, right?
Let's
Like
see.
from what I see, he's still taking the smallest two elements, and he's passed two test cases with that. He might be.
Because I think we might just be doing it uh, in the other way, in the sense that he has his mapped in the other order, because I don't see how it will pass
Yeah, that's
samples.
what exactly right. I think the logic is wrong, but yeah, like he's just going in the other direction. And seeing what Prabhanjan is up to, yeah, I mean, yeah, like
Wow, he just removed his entire mother.
yeah,
And I think he's finally going into the priority queue approach.
he's slow. He's going. Is he? I don't
Or
think so.
yeah, because
Ooh,
he's using sets.
Prabhanjan or
So it's
Madhav?
sets kind of works along this mother. I
Oh yeah,
don't know
fine.
what Prabhanjan is
I was
doing.
spectating
I
Prabhanjan.
think
Okay.
Prabhanjan's still sticking with his left to right approach, which I don't
Yeah.
see how it can work.
Prabhanjan is very, very far off. And Madhav, I think, is rewriting his
Right.
code completely from scratch. Because, yeah.
Which is not a bad idea, to be honest,
Under agreed,
considering that
100%
uh,
agreed. But wait,
yeah.
are you seeing Madhav right now? He's going start
Oh,
and
he's doing begin and
yeah,
end
he's
event.
doing a Prabhanjan's
Right.
approach. He's basically doing one
Right.
first and one last. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we'll give them 1 more minute, and I don't think either of them are solving
Right.
because
Right.
it's a tie, I think. Should we
Okay.
just negate 2 points from
Right.
both of them because they didn't solve this?
Yeah, just send them both on -1 or something.
Yeah.
Right. Or should we just give them time till 6:50? I think that's probably.
I mean, fair enough. How much time have we given them? I think we've already given them like 15 minutes easily.
Um, Let me just see. It's been it's been 25 minutes actually. Let's just give them half an
Exactly.
hour.
Okay, fine then. Six, fair enough.
Okay.
What
So
rating is this question, by the way?
uh, one responsible.
Thanks.
It's 1400, so relatively simple. I think it's just high pressure environment, I guess.
Yeah, I think they're just nervous because I've seen both of them
Yeah,
solve much harder questions like
right,
outside of this thing. So, and I could see it. I mean, I
right.
could see myself throwing in this question. To be fair, like it's
True,
kind of
true,
hard to
true.
prove that it's taking the. I mean, it's definitely not taking the two smallest elements. I feel like I would have figured that uh, that's definitely not the right way. But I feel like I kind of understand what Prabhujan is doing. Like I kind of see the approach, but yeah, again, he didn't prove it either. I'm pretty sure. So yeah, I would probably hate the contest if this ended up in the contest. Not gonna lie. Nice question, Shyam. I think Shyam picked this question again, right? Yeah, good job. I'm proud of you. Hmm. Okay. Madhav is submitting a question, and I don't think it's
Okay. Oh, it's
Oh,
running on test case 5.
Madhav, yeah, Madhav won. I mean, Madhav got it. 8, 10, exactly the two.
Okay, cool.
Uh, Prabhanjan, I
Still
think,
preference.
didn't get it. Yeah. Tell them to both defend themselves. And how many points was this? 3 points. I think there should be more than 3 points because of how long they took compared to the other.
No, we'll stick with 3. So, yeah.
Yeah, I will keep it 3. Don't worry. So Madhav is leading at 5 points. It has to be comeback time for Prabhanjan. I like the thumbs up. Bro's not happy. Yeah, Madhav, any thoughts on the question? You said it was standard, but was it really standard?
Standard. Yeah, it was standard actually. Just I
Yeah,
don't know. Just went with a bad implementation approach.
fair enough, fair enough. Uh,
I
yeah,
don't even think I
so
got the logic. So I tried with that.
yeah, I think
Remind me
Prabhan,
of
you
that,
were
like
quite off.
this time. The problem at ICPC.
Exactly. Yeah, I was telling this to Shyam when you both were defined. This is a very we saw a very similar problem in ICPC like with
Yeah.
in the ICPC Chennai prelims.
Episode.
And in that we actually tried the greedy approach, right? If I
Yeah,
remember,
that's all.
like taking the two highest,
Yeah, and we
largest
failed.
elements. Yeah, and we failed, and we had a test case. What was the question? What was the differences, by the way?
I forgot, yeah. But it reminded me straight up of that. And
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
I
Same.
think
It
it doesn't
remi-
but like, why not try it? I
I
don't
feel
know
like
the
I would
actual
have done the
solution.
same thing.
So
Yeah, I feel like I would have done the same thing you did. But because of that ICPC question where I tried the greedy approach and it didn't work, it was slightly different, I think.
so
So yeah, it's pretty
should have remembered
similar.
that.
But yeah, Madhav gets the W in this one, and
Cool.
yeah, I think we explained the approach, so we don't need to ask them to explain it, right? Or do you want to?
Yeah, I think that's fine. Yeah,
Yeah, I
we can
mean,
just move on.
yeah, just send ask a question in the chat if you want. I haven't been reading the chat, so give me a second.
Cool. Okay, so I think we'll just keep the last question as this is the last question. The next question that I'll send in a bit,
How many
and
points
then
is
yeah,
this gonna be?
that's worth 5 points. So
Okay.
pretty much whoever gets it wins, I guess.
Yeah, yeah. What is this? 2, 2, 3, 5? What's the point of the previous questions then? No, bro.
Yeah. Right.
No,
Yeah.
no.
See, but if Madhav got the first 3, he would have won. So it's definitely fair. Yeah.
Yeah, actually, fair enough. Prabhanjan getting that first question actually might help him clutch up. So this is the last question of today's stream, I guess.
Yep. So, but I'll send that. I'll send that in chat as well. I think we can move on, right? Or
Yep.
Good. Okay. So yeah, you guys would definitely as well. I'm just gonna make sure that they haven't solved it. Last minute checks. But yeah.
Yeah. So
Right. Okay. That's fine. I'll just send it to him.
uh,
So
okay, you send the question. Let's go. Even I'm seeing it for the first time. Let's see if I get the logic. Let me think. Don't tell me the answer. Let me see.
sure, I'll read the question.
Yeah. You can read the question meanwhile.
Right. So you're basically given n strings, and you want to sort them in lexicographical order. You want basically you want to kind of sort them in that order, and you're not allowed to swap anything. You're only allowed to keep the string as it is or reverse it, and this is given in your array that in your input basically. And you're basically trying to find a valid order where it's all lexicographically sorted, and you want to kind of minimize the the amount of energy that you spend.
Okay.
So yeah, right.
Interesting.
As I said, there's like either you leave the string as it is or you reverse it, or and then minimize uh, energy spent. So reversing a string takes some energy. You have to minimize it.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Damn, this is pretty interesting.
Right.
Nothing comes immediately into my like nothing comes immediately into mind, but ah,
I think the main thing to see is that the again the total length of strings don't exceed by a
it's
particular value.
bounded.
Yeah,
Okay, the total length of the string
as
is
it should
bounded.
be.
I mean, it has to be bounded,
Yeah,
right?
it has
If
to
it's
be. You
not
can't take
bounded,
input of course.
yeah, you can't take
Yeah,
input. So I mean, this is basically some
yeah.
O of n or O of n log n algorithm. So yeah, I mean, so
Right.
I maybe check the -1 case separately. Like, yeah. So I feel like a first thing I would start with probably is figuring out when the actual answer is -1 and when the answer is some positive value. Because I feel like that would lead to observations which would actually
Oh,
help
by
in
the way,
finding that.
Prabhanjan is coding. Just switch to his screen and then yeah, you can.
Yeah, I think I'm all. Oh, Prabhanjan and Madhav both are coding. I'll switch to Prabhanjan.
Okay, I think he has more. Prabhanjan has more code. Let's
Yeah, yeah,
switch to
fine.
his. And then,
Okay, so both of them have immediately started coding, which is pretty impressive because I am, yeah, I am not that. Uh, okay. The cameras
can you
are
switch to him?
frozen. Yeah, the cameras are frozen in Prabhanjan's stream for some reason.
Okay.
1 minute. I'll try to fix that. By then, look at Madhav's code by the time I fix that. Uh,
Yeah, his screen is frozen. Okay.
yeah, 1 minute. Uh, yeah, this should work. Yeah, your cameras are loading. It'll take a while. But we can see Prabhujan's code, which matters more than Shyam's face. Am I right, guys? And
Yeah, kind of. For example.
yeah, so, okay. No Googling for syntax. Should we allow that, by the way?
I think that's fine.
Yeah, just send
Syntax
a
logging.
yes and yeah, just send yes in the chat. Allowed, I mean.
Uh, yeah, don't search for the actual problem. Syntax should be fine.
Yeah, I mean, restricting even Googling is kind of sad, I would say. I would be annoyed for sure.
Yeah, I think Madhav mentioned you it's a standard problem, so I didn't want to just Google the exact problem. So
I mean,
yeah,
fair enough.
yeah,
Uh, like because these problems are not really brand new, you could probably find like the word standard is like kind of ambiguous. I mean, like it like I would say it's the same like what's considered standard now might not actually be considered standard like what 10 years ago, 15 years ago. At least in my opinion. I feel like some problems become standard over time because of how many times you see that kind of type. So yeah, some old problems could have become standard by now, is what I want to say. And okay, straightforward DP approach. I
right.
I
I
see
think
what he's trying to do. If it's
yeah, I think
reversed or reversed, I mean not reversed or not reversed, makes sense. And he's checking if the transitions are actually possible, and if his output is infinite, then infinity, and then it's not actually possible. So yeah, I think Madhav is on the right track here. At least I agree with what Madhav is doing. What do you think, Shyam?
yeah, I think it works. It's basically you can kind of choose if you want to reverse or not reverse, and you kind of have to compare your current. Let's say if you don't reverse it, you kind of only need to compare it with the string that's right before it. So if you're at the
Yeah,
string I, you only need to compare it with string I-1, and you'll have two cases where the previous one is reversed or not reversed, and
fair
as
enough.
long as it's satisfying the lexicographically greater case, it's kind of works, and then you can kind of like minimize the number of
Yeah,
energy that is spent.
I think this is
And
very
then you can also
straightforward,
choose,
and I think Madhav has actually gotten
right?
this, unless he's fucked up implementation.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah. I think you
Prabhanjan,
have to
I
just
can't
check.
view the stream of. Oh wait, I can.
Uh,
Prabhanjan is not as far as Madhav, but
right.
I want to see whether he's on the is he has the approach in mind.
Mhm.
He's searching for what is he searching for? Reversing a string? No way, he's searching for reversing a string, right? We don't have a guy like that
Is it?
dueling right now. No way, he's actually searching how to reverse a string. This is the biggest Elora moment I've
Oh
seen.
no.
No way, man. Bro, I'd rather just not get the question than being caught doing this on camera.
Wait.
Bro, just run a for loop, 0 to n by 2 and swap them. Man,
Right, right,
yeah,
right.
so, yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Let's go to
Let's
let's
go
go
back to
to
Madhav.
Madhav's
And
point.
Madhav is about to
Yeah.
submit his question.
Okay. Let's see.
The pro Madhav deserves the points here. Prabhanjan is throwing, man. Prabhanjan is out there. Okay. Wrong answer on test? I can't see that. Test 8. Okay,
Yes.
there's probably some overflow error, I would say, because he was using int, or maybe some other error, actually. I don't
Right.
know. I haven't read his
I
code.
think no. I've been with Madhav, so he
Oh, I
always
think Madhav
has.
won this. Okay. Yeah, Madhav got this.
Can you get it?
Yeah, Madhav got this.
That's okay. Uh,
Yeah, I mean, hmm. Yeah, I mean, I feel like this one was actually way easier than the last one. I'm not even joking.
What
I
was
feel
the
like,
solution for this? Like TPA.
yeah, yeah, pretty
Yeah,
straightforward
yeah,
DPN.
like pretty straightforward TPA. Bro, fucking implementation.
Bro, by the
I
way,
mean, that's good.
by the way, I'm pretty sure at least 5, 10 other people know you Google how to reverse a string.
I don't know how to reverse a copy of the string, bro. At the
Bro,
end, I just copied and reversed it. That's kind of cringe.
how?
I know
Yeah,
it's
you can
right.
obviously reverse is, bro. It's basically string is like, I think beneath the hood, it's basically like the same implementation as a vector. So how you would reverse a
Yeah,
vector is
that's
the
what I
same way. And let's say even you don't know how
well,
to
yeah,
do that, you can just run a for loop and swap elements, right?
that's kind of annoying. There was a one-line way to do it. I forgot what it was. That's why I did it. But yeah,
No, bro. No, bro.
that
I
was
would
that
just
was
try
bad.
the
Yeah.
for loop instead. I would just write the for loop instead. Okay, so Madhav has 10 points now and Prabhajan has 2 points. So, do you really want to end this right now here itself, Shyam? Are you really gonna just let them get one very straightforward DP question and give it 5 points? I would say this was easier than the last one.
Yeah,
At
this was
least
a
I would take,
three-pointer. This was a
yeah,
three-pointer.
yeah, this,
This
yeah,
should
see,
be
this one was a
a
3-pointer, he
three-pointer.
feels. But I feel like
Last
we
one
need
should
to
have been a
make the
five-pointer.
next question like 10 points or something for Prabhanjan to have a chance.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. I think like he knows how this works. So
It's your call, Shyam. What do you want to do?
let's see in the chat. Does anyone have does
Yeah,
do people
actually,
want another question?
yeah, you guys are free to give a question and the points in chat. Like, if you have a recommendation, if you
Oh
really think,
no no
yeah,
no not the
I feel like that's a good idea, bro. Let's let them give a
okay
question on chat. Like, if you guys
okay.
think, yeah,
Let's say if they want one more, and
yeah, if you want one more and if you
they
have a question you
looks like
could
they
give,
do.
feel free to give a question.
Okay. Okay, give me a sec, then I'll search for a question. I want a harder one than this, right?
Yeah, I'll modify the score by then. Uh,
Yeah. I have one question. This I'm not sure.
what's the rating?
Yeah, fine. Um, I'll send it to you.
Hmm.
I'll send it to you on WhatsApp.
Okay, fine. Uh, I mean, yeah, I'm down, bro. Not gonna lie. Uh, like, but how many points you want to give it? You like,
That's the thing.
I feel like
If
you
you
can't
want,
give it a lot of points.
yeah, okay. Just give me a second. Till then, yeah, I guess Madhav, you can just explain your idea. Both of you can explain your idea.
Yeah.
Well, then you want to do it.
Madhav, you do it,
But
bro. Let's see why. How did you get it? What was your first thoughts like when you? What was your first thought when you saw the question, and what did you try to do? What went through your head?
Okay, so basically every string has two choices, either we reverse it or not, and since there
Fair
can be
enough.
many, and since I just maintained one normal string array, one reverse string array, and I0 means the ith string is not reversed and it is sorted till now in lexicographical order, and DPI0 stores the minimum cost. And similarly for DPI1, given the ith string is reversed.
Yeah.
Now we just check if it's we just check all the four cases, all the permutation combinations, and accordingly just make the DP. That's it. Simple question. Much simpler than last one.
Yeah, exactly. And the same logic is F.
Let's see what tips out.
Yeah, I mean, so yeah, people want one more question. So,
If you want
but I
one.
feel like we should make
Okay,
it slightly harder. Like,
okay. I'll search for a harder one.
yeah, if you guys have any recommendations for a question, don't make it too hard. Like, I would say 1800 or 1900. I feel like that'll take that'll take at
Yeah, yeah,
least
yeah, yeah.
30, 40 minutes, depending on
I
the
have a
question.
six. I have a 1600 one.
Yeah, fine. Send it in the chat
So
then.
let me just see if it's a good question.
Send it to me.
Uh,
I'll also tell you.
yeah.
We were supposed to. This question was supposed to last like 10 minutes, and we were supposed to end the stream after this, guys. But according to Shyam, no way Shyam thought this was gonna take longer than this. No way, bro. I'm with these
It's
two
called
for.
Blitz for a reason, bro.
No, I mean, yeah, the question before that they took half an hour to solve it, right? That one was actually a good question, I would say, compared to this. In terms of
Yeah,
difficulty, in terms of quality, nah, I don't like that question. Fuck that.
fair, fair,
The DP one was more satisfying to solve, I would say.
for sure.
Anyways,
Let me actually see if it's.
Oh, is my screen live? Okay, I'm
yeah,
on
yeah,
the
stop,
screen.
stop. Don't open the stream from your own thing, bro.
How many viewers are like watching by the way? I know that.
I let me check. I don't know. Even I'm not looking at the stream.
Curious.
70. Yeah.
I think at least 3, 4 people have commented on you using googling how to reverse a string. So that's common knowledge now. There's 17
And
people
Someone
watching.
said same. Chaitanya's like same energy as using calculator for practice work. Oh, 1 plus 1, sorry.
Shreyas is like Prabhanjan can figure out arch but cannot reverse a string now, bro. That's actually yeah.
yeah, I can, but like I wanted to do it in one line. I thought there's one function to do that. I think that is the reverse copy something. That's why I've used it before.
Ah,
I
bro,
wanted
there's
this
no
level
saving it. Sitting and googling,
of
scrolling through GFG for reversing a string is just crazy, bro.
yeah, the GFG thing didn't even work, by the way.
Bro's clapped. Huh? What?
Scam, bro. The
Nah,
GFG thing didn't
bro.
even work.
You scammed me by making me think you're actually good at this, Prabhanjan.
I
I'm
just tempted
joking.
for binary search, by the way, guys.
I'm joking. Yeah. By the way, Prabhanjan's binary search is interesting, guys. Meanwhile, we can show how Prabhanjan does binary search if a stream loads. Yeah, it actually does. Okay. Yeah, Prabhanjan, code up binary search. Oh, never mind. His stream is stuck. His stream is stuck. Never mind. I can't. I have to go back to Madhav. Why? Your stream is so clapped, bro. Let me fix that real quick. Can you switch to a code editor, Prabhanjan? Yeah, okay. The cameras are not working, but the thing is working. So yeah, yeah. Let's see how. Prabhajan is gonna show us how he binary searches. It's not the way you think he does. Yeah, just show it, bro. Don't be shy. Just show it. Show it.
You have to have some condition here.
Okay. Just binary search. Just assume some condition like as a function like
Yeah.
check function. Yeah.
Okay, I think the one that I sent you works. We'll just go with that.
Okay, let me look at it. But I want to see Prabhanjan binary searching.
Yeah. All right, he does iterative binary search, right?
What the hell is this?
Yeah. So how many of you are actually familiar with this binary search, first of all? Like, I saw it like twice or thrice before. I saw it in middle of an ICPC contest with Prabhanjan, and he coded this up, I think. Or like, oh wait, it was the prelim. It was the this one, right?
Yeah.
It was the test one.
It's
Yeah,
nice. So
ICPC test. Yeah. So it was in the middle of the contest. I see this goated guy coding binary search like this, and I'm like, what, bro? Just code it like how normal people code binary search, and he doesn't know how to code normal binary search, guys. Spoiler alert: the while less
that's
L
very
less than
funny.
equal to R. I taught it to him after the contest ended. I should not. I feel like I'm not gonna tell anything more. Uh, yeah, so yeah,
Blitz is more compact. So
nah, bro,
syntax is better.
I just so unreadable. Like, fair enough. Like, if you're used to that many search, I see how people would like it. Okay, but you see how everyone else uses the other binary search, right? Like, yeah, crazy, bro. Yeah, it's in
Like
the
some other
CP
people do
handbook.
this.
Yeah,
I think Grant
the
uses this, no?
the only other
Yeah,
time I've
exactly.
seen that binary search is in the CP handbook. Yeah.
I got it from
Unhackable.
Blitz.
It's actually unhackable.
No, bro, crazy as binary search. Anyways, Shyam, you sent me a question. I
Yeah,
don't see
we'll
it.
just go with that.
Oh, you sent it in the Discord.
On WhatsApp. I think it's
Oh, the one you
no, no,
sent
WhatsApp,
itself.
WhatsApp.
How many points you wanna give it?
We'll just go with it.
How many points you wanna give it? I feel like you can't give it a lot of
Sure.
points.
We'll keep.
Hmm?
Okay, let's go with 8 points. If Prabhanjan gets it, he ties.
Okay, fair enough. That's actually solid. It's not worth 8 points, by the way, guys. But
Yeah,
we're just gonna give Prabhachan a chance to tie because
yeah,
giving him a chance to win is unfair. Giving him a chance to tie is, I would say, fair.
right,
So yeah, 8 points.
right.
But if Prabhanjan loses this, he's gonna be losing 2-18, by the way. So that would not look like that would not be a nice scoreboard to look at. So yeah, it's
Right.
all in, bro. It's all in for Prabhanjan. Prabhanjan, you need to lock in, bro.
All right.
Fine.
Great.
You need to lock in, bro. You
Okay,
need to
I'll
lock in. Let's
send.
go. Yeah, send it, send it.
Yeah, I'll send it on the Discord. Okay. Yeah, both of you guys just
Yeah,
get it. And let's
defend
go.
yourselves, please. You graph question, bro. Finally,
Good. Yep.
uh, graph
Send the
question.
website as well.
I'm actually
It
happy
is
you
on the.
finally. I'm finally seeing a graph question for once. Yeah.
Okay.
Let
You
me
want to
read
read
it.
it?
Yeah, no, I haven't read it. Let me
Yeah,
read it
just
now.
read it out loud. Yeah, just read it out
Okay.
loud for the viewers.
Okay. So, you're given a basic binary tree, and each vertex in a binary tree, we know that the property of each vertex having a degree less than or equal to 3, right? So I think that's what they're explaining, and it's with all the edges which have an end in this vertex or does not. And I think it's bidirectional. Okay, yeah, fair enough. Non-infected. Okay, so yeah, so the question is basically, you're given a binary tree, and there are there's a process that happens n times. So basically, let's say a node is infected. Basically, some nodes are infected and some nodes aren't. So in the start, the root is infected, and the rest of the nodes aren't. So what? So initially, the what's his name? Misha, yeah, what's her name? So Misha gets to basically choose which node to just outright remove from the binary tree. So if you remove a node from the binary tree, all the edges with it are disappearing. So you can basically, the intent is basically disconnecting the tree into two parts. So the non-infected part will just remain non-infected. That's basically the intent. And after the operation is done, like the removing a node operation, uh, the infection spreads by like one step in like a BFS way. Like imagine how BFS spreads level wise. Basically the same way, I would say, if I understood the question correctly. Yeah, so any node which is already connected to an infected vertex gets infected. So basically, the end goal is to find what is the maximum number of vertices you can save. So when I think about it, the first step I would probably do as Misha is uh, like obviously subtree sizes, figure out the subtree sizes and remove the one with the highest subtree size in each step. And I think you can do that greedily. Yeah.
So the issue kind of you you're not I don't think you can say that for sure. Uh, because I think the tree structure kind of decides which is better or not. Because let's
Oh,
say
wait,
you
it's a
have
binary tree. Yeah. Never mind. Yeah.
it is a binary tree, like
I
I think
forgot about
degree at
that
most
again.
three.
Yeah.
But let's say the tree structure is slightly different, where you have, let's say, a bamboo. A bamboo is basically a long stick type tree,
Hmm.
and let's say some sort of starish type tree over there. Then it might be better to actually just keep the bamboo instead, even if it's slightly smaller, like less number of nodes.
Yeah.
Um, right. So I don't think you can directly just go for the subtree which has lesser nodes or like save with nodes.
Yeah.
Right.
One minute.
So yeah.
Yeah.
So the main thing is since it is a binary tree, you can either save your left or your right, or like
Yeah,
you can save
exactly.
one of your children,
It's basically like
right?
iterating through a binary and saving one and iterating through the other, right? At the end of the day.
Right, right. So you can kind of think of it as, let's say you can try saving your left and see what's your answer for your right, or you save your right and find the answer for the left.
Exactly. Yeah.
Because your infection moves like at one level at one time, right? Since it's a binary tree. So like if your
Yeah.
parent is infected, one of your child gets infected at the next point.
Yeah. Fair
So
enough.
so what you can actually do is basically uh stimulated is it's basically save one, let's say save your left side, and it's basically simulated for your right side, where it's your right child is basically your root, and then find
Hmm.
the answer for that. So it turns out to be a nice DP solution where you test both your left and your rights, and
Okay.
then
Yeah. 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 Fair enough. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, when I said greedy, I meant like not exactly greedy, but yeah, I think that's what is what
Mhm.
similar to I think what I would have done because basically you can start basically from the node like the leaves basically, right? So start pick whether pick what would happen if you pick the left one or what would happen if you pick the right one, and
Yeah,
basically you would save zero for both of them. I'm assuming since the node you pick isn't counted. I'm assuming, right?
yeah. This
Yeah.
is a bit
So
implementation details, but yeah, it's kind
yeah,
of like that,
basically,
right?
you would initialize the DP of picking. If you pick the leaf node, all of them as zero, because if you pick them, you would save zero nodes under their subtree. So basically, at the end of the day, you would represent two states. I mean, technically, no, one state, I guess, right? You would just see what is the maximum score you can get from this subtree. So uh, from the maximum score you can get from the subtree of J basically. And if J is a leaf, it's zero because yeah. So if you pick it, I'm assuming you pick it by the way. Yeah. So
Mhm.
and the transitions would basically be you would go yeah you would either pick yeah you know your deep you would either pick your left one or you pick your right one. And if you yeah, so the transitions would basically be the subtree size of the left node plus going through the right one, or the subtree size of the right one plus going to the left one. And going through is picking basically. So picking, it would be initialized at zero for all the leaves, and you'd basically go up the tree slowly.
Yeah,
So I think that's
I
how
think
you
it
do
is.
it, if I understood it correctly,
I
right?
just maximize. Like if you have two options, you choose the maximum. Or if there's only one option, like there's only one child, you just save that. I think
Exactly.
that's about.
Yeah, you just save it automatically, and saving it would basically be yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
It would be
I think that
size minus one actually, right? Not size minus one.
because yeah.
Yeah, the node you're picking would basically disappear. Yeah, fair enough.
Mhm.
It's just implementation, which I feel like both of these actually no. I feel like yeah. If I had to rate both, I've seen both their codes a decent like bit, and I think Prabhanjan is pretty good at implementing stuff, but I think Madhav is better.
Mhm.
If I give my opinions on every like all the code I've seen from both of their ends,
Mhm.
but both of
Should
them
we
are
switch
way
to
better
Madhav's
than.
screen? What is
Oh
what's
yeah,
Madhav
I
doing?
will go to Madhav. Uh,
Yeah,
yeah, Madhav is using.
just repeat it.
Oh, damn, Madhav is being fancy and he's using a recursive lambda function DFS, which I like,
Oh,
but you can't really call.
okay.
Oh yeah, you can. Never mind, you can. It's it's a nice way to call DFS, which I'll probably never use, but some people like this, I guess.
Yeah. It's a high IQ
Fancy.
DFS basically.
I remember. I think I talked about this once with you or Prabhanjan. I don't know who I talked about this once with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think me itself. Yeah,
Yeah, that's what.
it's
Too fancy for me. Yeah,
too
so I will.
fancy. Yeah.
So he's making another
So wait,
DFS function. Interesting.
right. I
Okay,
think you
to know the
can.
subtree sizes, I guess, right? Wait, what is the first one
Yeah,
doing?
I
Just
think you can
parents.
actually merge it into one. I don't think you need two DFSs, but two
Oh
DFS
yeah,
works.
you can actually just do it with one. You can keep the return of the DFS as the subtree size and like update
Yeah,
the DP in a separate array. Yeah, you can easily do it
right.
in one
But
DFS.
it doesn't make too much of a difference complexity wise. It's okay. It's just like whatever way you get your answer the fastest works here.
Fair enough, agreed. But yeah, at the end of the day, writing one DFS is much faster than writing two DFS. And one thing I feel like one mistake I feel like both of these guys are doing is they're immediately going to as soon as they finish reading the question, like they get an initial approach and they immediately go into coding it. I feel like uh, that's something they don't usually do in contests. I feel like you usually
Hmm.
think whether okay, does this actually make sense? And if it does make sense, is this actually the best way to implement this? Because thinking about it for 2 minutes, to see the best way to implement it is better than just going outright and implementing it and wasting like 10-15 minutes. Because I've seen both of them write code, remove it, write code, remove it. It's obviously nerves here because obviously fastest person wins. Maybe if you assume your first approach is like the most optimal way to code it, then thinking about it for 2 minutes is a waste of time. But most of the times, I would say it's not a waste of time and it actually saves. Yeah, because both of their codes are like I would say longer than the code I would write, which is just one recursive DFS and one global TP array. Like
Hmm.
you don't even need to have a parent. You don't even need to have a parents array, right? Technically, you don't need to know the parent of each node. Doesn't matter. You just need to know the children, and you can form the transitions from the children, right?
Right.
Yeah.
I mean,
So
but I think if you end up implementing using an adjacency list or something, you kind of do. So it just implemented to these things.
yeah, that's what.
I
In
think
different, if you implement it in a different way, you do. That's what. If you like, when you kind of, I mean, I obviously there's different ways to solve a question, but I feel like you can simplify your approach the longer you think about it before you touch the keyboard. I would say avoid thinking about the implementation until you actually like before the keyboard. Like I basically form the entire outline of what I'm going to implement and then only touch the keyboard. Like I would think of what function I would create, what like yeah, what would I do? Would I sort the array, etc., etc. Because thinking about it while you're coding is kind of clap because you'll end up with a
I would
lot of
agree.
bugs. You don't agree?
Yeah, I would agree. I would agree.
Oh, you would
I would
agree.
agree. I would agree.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what I feel like because I've I'm already I'm currently pretty bad at code, like implementing, but I was way worse. I was way worse at implementing, and I used to have like 200 lines of code for like a 30 line of code question, and it's like I realized slowly that I'm being very stupid, and I should just think before I code and not just outright go into coding it as soon as I get the first observation or whatever. But yeah, I
yeah.
feel like I'm seeing that a lot more often right now than like during from both of these guys compared to contest. And let's
Let's
go
see
to
what he's
Prabhanjan.
doing.
Yeah, I was gonna do
Let's.
that. He has three
So
functions.
Are you?
Okay,
I think
he's
Madhav
also
is
using a DFS too.
was
Oh, Madhav is submitting.
just checking samples. I think. Let me see.
Hmm.
I think
He's
Prabhanjan
debugging
did
it.
the best
Yeah, he's
case
debugging
again.
it. Right. Let's go to
Then
Prabhanjan.
so
Uh,
he's had there's a DFS for getting sub-sizes
one is
and
for parent, one is for subtree sizes. I don't know why he didn't do both of them in the same call.
uh,
Uh, because I feel
okay.
like
So
it's
this is
very
Madhav we're talking
combinable.
about, right?
Madhav, what?
Who are we talking about right now?
I'm
Sorry,
talking
Madhav,
about
I didn't get.
Prabhanjan. I was oh Madhav. Okay, you want to talk about
Yeah.
Madhav? Yeah, sure.
No, no,
Uh,
anything else. Yeah.
yeah, I think he's debugging.
So
Let's look at Prabhanjan first. Uh,
so I think he's done that sub-sizes calculation.
yeah, so Prabhanjan is doing both subtree sizes and parents in separate function calls, which is fair, but you could just combine them because they're pretty. You don't need to alter your code that much. Just the return function and
Mm-hmm.
what is. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I mean,
Okay.
hmm,
I think he's just looking at the input right now. So let's switch over to Madhav.
yeah,
Okay.
fair enough. Madhav is
So
debugging his code. Yep.
okay, just give me a sec. There's a bit of a delay. Okay. Interesting. I think Madhav hasn't gone with the idea we were doing.
And wait,
Because I
is it really DP? It's basically greedy, right? When you think about it, the actual solution.
so
Like
yes, but in the sense, I can you just greedily choose your subtree based on subtree sizes? I
you're
don't
technically,
exactly
I mean, I'm
know.
greedily going from bottom to up. I guess that is DP in a way,
Right, right,
huh?
right. Which is pretty much how you get your answers
Oh yeah,
eventually,
fair
right?
enough, fair enough. Like greedy from top to bottom definitely doesn't work because I know,
Yeah.
like, yeah, if they're both the same size, but
Mhm.
one of them could end up getting us more value. Yeah, I understand that for sure. Yeah, yeah, it's technically DP itself.
Right.
DP from bottom to top. Yeah, you can't do it from top to bottom because you need to know the information of each subtree structure because that matters a lot on how many nodes you can save from being infected.
Mhm. So
And
you're
what is Madhav
you're on
trying
whose
to do?
screen, by the way?
I don't understand.
You're on whose screen, by the way?
Madhav's.
Right. Okay. So I am actually not too sure. So I think he's just doing a DFS, finding the answer for a child, but he's not marking anything in his. Okay, he's pushing something in nodes. What is nodes, by the way? A
Yeah,
vector
I'm
of,
trying to figure
I
that
guess it's
out.
infected nodes.
What is minimum level? If he's finding the
Oh, is he?
minimum level of oh wait, I have to
Oh,
read his code. He has to go up. I don't.
I think he's trying to basically find a subtree which ends which has the basically try to find a path such that the level minimizes. Like let's say your level uh, for your left child ends at like 10 and then the right child ends at 6 or something, he greedily chooses to go to the 6 point.
Why?
I am
Yeah,
not too sure if that's correct though.
yeah. I
I'll have
mean,
to check.
no, that
It definitely doesn't, right?
that's
Because
is
you
definitely
can move,
wrong.
right? It can
Levels
be
kind of don't matter because see like levels don't matter as much as I feel like he thinks it does because
mhm,
uh it's all about lopsided structures. If
yeah,
if one of the nodes has two children where they have equal subtree sizes, like you don't know this until you actually iterate through the nodes, right? So before, like, from,
exactly.
let's say, two nodes have the exact same subtree size, but under those two nodes one of them has equal, like, let's say both nodes have subtree sizes of x. So under the x node, one of the x node could have x by 2 subtree sizes, and other one could have 1 and x minus 1. So iterating through the 1 and x minus 1 is way better because you can save x minus 1 nodes, x minus 2 nodes technically, instead of x by 2 minus 1 nodes. So
Yeah.
the level really doesn't matter here.
Yeah.
I would say it matters more on the structure, because
Yeah. If you just compare the two structures of a tree, let's compare like the two extremes where one is like all of them have degree, it's all of them have one single child. So your
wait,
level can be 10
I
having.
think I'll try 1 minute.
Yeah.
I'll try getting not a whiteboard. I'll try fixing whiteboard. Give me a second. You could draw it and explain.
Okay. By the way, I think Prabhanjan has.
Oh, Prabhanjan. Let me see what
Let's
Prabhanjan is
go to
cooking.
his. At least
Prabhanjan is.
he's outputting something.
Hmm.
Let's see if it works.
I haven't looked at his code.
Let's go to his code also for a bit, I guess.
Yeah,
Okay, actually, he's running it through samples. Let's see if it works.
Yo, let's go. 0 to 210. Okay, yeah, he's passing samples. Is Prabhanjan actually saving himself? We'll find out today. He's hyped. Bro, better pray to God that it works.
Running on
Is it
4
wrong? Oh, it accepted. Oh, Prabhanjan got it, bro.
Oh, he got it. Let's go.
Okay, nah, bro. I actually, damn, I expected Madhav to get this before Prabhanjan, not gonna lie. Doesn't seem like a Prabhanjan question. But Prabhanjan cooked.
Was it long done or something?
Prabhanjan,
Easy long finish or something.
yeah, no. Yeah. You solved it before Madhav. I don't think Madhav got it, yeah. You saved yourself, bro. Prabhu, actually didn't expect you to get this, bro. Good job. No way. Good job. Damn. So what was your logic, Prabhanjan? Let's hear it from you.
Because basically you can eliminate the system. You can eliminate leaders, right? Basically, wait a minute, like can go. Okay, so a lot of recursive functions. This is to get the parents. This is to get the
One minute.
size.
I'll go to your screen. I wasn't in your screen. I forgot. Yeah. Now you explain.
Okay, so for each node, I first got the parent and the subtree size.
Fair enough.
Which is SS. So basically, then you compare amongst the children of each node.
Fair enough.
So for a given node, like if it has only one child, you cut off.
Yeah, agreed.
If it doesn't have children, you can't save anything.
Agreed.
And if you have two children, then you compare like the same thing, like you cut off one child and like infect the other gets infected, and then you recursively do it on that. Or you cut off the other child. So you compare like both the children and take the max children, how much you can save, then you returns it.
Fair enough. Like, yeah. I think that's what me and Shyam also discussed. So yeah. So what do you really? I kind of feel like it's unfair to Madhav now that Prabhanjan solved. It's relatively easy, I would say. But to be fair, 5 points for the DP question also is not fair, I would say. So
yeah, this is not really good. This is really, yeah.
Madhav has solved 3 questions and Prabhanjan has officially solved 2, right?
Right.
Yeah.
How many points did we give this, by the way?
Shreyas is like, can you end it with a monkey type face off?
But no, bro, that is like pre-decided. I think Prabhanjan is gonna get destroyed.
How fast is Madhav? Like, he tried a monkey type of this thing and it was like 89 or sure.
How much? 80.
Yeah.
What is yours, bro, Madhav?
80 only, I guess.
I don't mind, but the thing is, we can't stream both their screens at the same time, right?
Yes, right.
You can have that type.
Yeah?
Type racer.
Oh yeah, you
Oh,
can have Tiebreaker. Fair enough. You not do that for the tiebreaker, no? Or we could give them a
sure, why not?
random div 3A and whoever solves it first gets it.
Fine, bro. Tie is good.
That might be some intellect connectivity test.
By the way, we can't give a div 4A question because me and Prabhanjan have competed on basically every single div 4A.
Oh yeah.
Because we were damn jobless. But yeah, so you can. I think you can give a random div 3A or type racer. Which one is it?
Let's see what is the chat one?
Yeah, guys, vote between either type racer or div 3A. Damn, there's still 15 people watching this. Not gonna lie, I didn't expect that. Can you end with a monkey type? Yeah, face off.
Sure.
Okay, Shreyas wants monkey type. Anyone else, guys? By the way, the bet was the loser gives half his internship stipend to the winner, right? If we uh, if we talk to them correctly.
Whoa! Wait, did he?
Not, not worth.
That was the bet, right? Are you both still on the same page? It's tied right now, bro.
No, no. Let's change it. We'll give it to bro. I got the question like 10 seconds after I got it.
What did you?
Oh,
Oh, you ended
you also
God getting?
submitted. Oh yeah, you did.
Oh,
Crazy, bro. Damn. Okay, there are 3 div 3As and 2 monkey.
yeah.
So it's div 3A, guys. Let's go.
Okay, let me.
Guys, feel free to send a div 3A also, but we'll find it. We should find something ourselves.
Okay.
I'm gonna go search for
Let
some
me just.
random div 3A, bro.
Yeah, searching for it. I'll just see if it's sorted.
I'm not even gonna look at the question. Oh wait, you already found one.
Yeah, let me just see if it's sorted.
No, bro. Don't even look if it's all right or not. Just send it. It's fine. We're not,
No,
this one
no,
is
if it's
completely.
solved. If it's solved. Yeah.
Oh yeah, fair enough. Oh yeah, by the way, if you've solved it, please tell us. Don't no cheating, guys. Prabhanjan, especially you, bro.
So I literally told one question was solved. They could have actually claimed points for that.
I'm joking. I'm joking.
Okay.
I'm.
I am
Yeah.
not saving the question. Do I need to save it?
Yeah. Don't. Light. Send it in the YouTube chat and the Discord.
Okay.
Last question of the day, guys. This is the final, last
That's
confirmed question of the day. Whoever solves this gets bragging rights.
this is worth. Yeah.
Worth 1 point.
point.
Worth 1
Let's
point. Yeah,
see.
worth 1 point.
Okay. Both of you guys different. You ready? Guys?
Yeah.
Cool. Okay. Prabhanjan is different.
So
Yeah. Okay. I'll send it here. I want everything back.
Okay, yeah. So the question is sent. Yeah. Let me read it because yeah, I haven't read it yet. It's loading for me. Uh, Okay, Madhav is already going to implement it. Interesting.
Are they
Let's
just
see. Let's see what Prabhanjan is up to. Which is I don't know what he's up to. Let's go back to Madhav. Uh,
who's coding? Okay, he's making a new point.
okay, it's literally just a for loop, very straightforward. Uh, yeah. Is there a way to not odd devices? Okay, yeah. Straightforward for loop.
Okay, Prabhanjan has wrong answer on test case 1.
Nah, Prabhanjan is trolling. I can't view Prabhanjan for some reason. So back to Madhav. Madhav is done coding, which I feel looks correct to me
Oh,
because it's
Madhav
very
has.
straightforward. Yo, that was a fast submit, bro. I can't submit that fast. What the fuck? That's crazy, bro. Damn. I think it should be passing.
It's running. I got a 62. Time limit exceeded. Okay.
Oh, is N like
Damn,
very
time
high
limit
or something?
exceeded. Oh,
N is 10 power 14. Hey, that's completely
yeah,
fine.
10 power 14.
Oh, wait, N is not bounded.
Yeah.
Okay, this is a not
See,
a
the thing
O of
is,
root N solution. Yeah.
yeah. So it's actually quite simple. If you need an odd divisor, that means you need some odd prime factor. So if you have an odd prime factor, you that's what you need to check, right? So it's
Yeah.
either the all the factors are all the, either it's a power of two or it's not. So all you really need to do is just check if in your bits if there's exactly one set bit or not. I think that's all you really need to do.
That's actually really smart. That makes so much sense. Which Madhav is doing right now,
Right.
which he figured out. Uh, yeah, because if all his devices are even, that means only powers of like it's only just twos, two into two into two into two into two. Because any other
Yeah.
number into four or into like any other number would have an odd divisor. So that means it just has one set bit. And I think Madhav's got it. I don't know about Prabhanjan. Is Prabhanjan close?
Yeah,
Nope.
Madhav's got it.
Prabhanjan is
Yeah.
still coding it, and Prabhanjan figured it out as well. But yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Madhav got it. Madhav got it.
Madhav got it. Yeah.
Yeah, Madhav got it. Prabhanjan was implementing it. I think he was like 10 seconds off.
Oh,
Bro, that was the
he's got
biggest
it as
hit.
well. He's got it as well.
Fair enough.
Bro, I would have solved that in like 10 seconds. One else I missed.
Oh, wait. Okay, your initial code
Bro,
also had a set bit itself. I didn't see your initial code.
Yeah, yeah. Bro, my
Oh,
initial code
shit.
was that, but like thief condition, I didn't put the else, that's all.
Nah, bro. That's
Oh
actually the
no.
biggest throw, bro.
Yeah. No. Actually, how fast? How fast
Okay.
was funny for it? 5
No,
Yeah,
Madhav
4
was
months.
10 seconds ahead of you, I think. And Madhav had a wrong submission as well
Yeah.
in between, which he used the brute force way of just not using anything, just straight up reading the question and implementing it. Which I actually feel like even I would have done if I didn't read the constraints, which I did not. So yeah, I think
I
Madhav
was
gets
Madhav's
the
first submission.
Madhav
Yeah,
gets the
that's
dub.
Right. Just update the code
Yep,
as well, I
I'm
guess.
on it. I'm on it. I'm on it. Yeah. So yeah, Madhav wins basically.
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was
Let's get I guess post dual feedback, I guess.
yeah, guys. I
Yeah,
know the
I
stream.
guess
I
from Madhav first.
oh okay from these two. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah. Uh, any uh any
Yeah.
modifications? Any apart from the stream? Let's talk about the stream a little later. Apart from the
Madhav, what
stream,
do you have to say?
yeah.
GG.
Whoa. So I want to hear some trash talk. Just say something. Just say something mean. I want to hear it.
No, bro, why would we say something mean? We can say it to you though, but
Whoa,
why would we say
whoa, nah, bro.
Actually,
This
most
is
toxic
just
host about it. Like, what is this, bro?
nah, bro. If I won this, I would have 100% trash talked. Not gonna lie, I would have 100% trash talked. But yeah, it was a really close match, technically. We kind of switched around the points a little bit. 8 points for one question. Yeah, apart from that, it was close. So, yeah. Any feedback on the problems? Or do you think it should have been harder? Or do you think it should have not been shitty standard problems which Sham cooked up? Or what? Any
I
idea,
think it was
thoughts,
fine.
guys?
it was a standard problem, but it took the most time, so I guess not that standard.
Yeah. Yeah, that's,
Done
I
that.
mean, fair enough.
But don't
Uh,
don't change the rules during the contest, bro. Just
okay, yeah, I mean, look, we shouldn't, yeah. Yeah, so, yeah, so any ideas, any words you both want to give for the next two duelists on our, if we have a second session?
how about we make the hosts the doers?
And that is
No way, bro.
Oh yeah.
I'll get decimated. It's not even going to be close. I mean, like if yeah, I'm actually down. I'll need to train for like 2 months.
Yeah.
I'll only spam 800 problems, but I'm down. I'm joking. I'm down. I'm down. But yeah. Uh, what about you, Prabhanjan? Who do you think should duel from any? It could be anyone. Second years, third years.
Honestly, I can see the company of versus Shyam actually. That would be my vote as well. And see who else is there. I think Amrit versus Shreyas might be fun.
Amrut versus Shreyas.
It's not a
And
matchup.
okay, yeah, yeah. I think that's more even out than me versus Shyam. I would say. Uh, like, but yeah, I don't mind dueling Shyam. I think I could. I think it would be easy, but yeah, I just want to make it fair, right? Not one-sided. I'm
Yeah.
joking, by the way, for everyone watching the stream. I've always gotten humbled by Shyam. I'm a humble man now. So yeah. So, anyways,
Oh, how about? Oh, wait a second. Can we call the alumni of Algo?
alumni.
That would be something I thought as well. But
Yeah,
next year,
that's. I'm actually down
I'm a
for that
friend.
because yeah, one of the alumni is watching this stream right now, right? Chaitanya Shyam. So I wouldn't mind him dueling some other alumni. And I think we have some 2 3 active alumni, right? I would say Ajinkaya. I guess I don't think he does that much, but it's hard getting in contact with them and figuring all that. But we'll look at that. For now, let's just talk about people from our college because we really jobless. So yeah, Madhav and Amrut and Shreyas is a decent duel, I would say.
Yes, Saturday.
Yeah, hello. Can you guys hear me?
I couldn't hear you.
Yeah. No. My internet was cooked. Like I was speaking about how our stream was cooked and my internet died. So yeah, there would probably be like a minute delay, I think, in the stream, like a minute of just dead silence. So yeah, hello. Am I audible?
Yeah. So yeah. Did you want to change anything about the format or whatever?
Yeah.
I think format is
Yeah, I mean, keeping it
anything.
like,
Yeah.
yeah, like deciding everything before the actual thing is what I would agree with 100%. I'm with you there. Yeah, that thing we
Someone
will
said so.
do it. Yeah. Madhav said that, I think. Yeah, so and the stream is like undeniably like very laggy. So 1 minute.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the stream is undeniably very laggy, which we should figure out a good way to implement this because this was very hard to implement, guys. I like yeah. I think some of you saw me resizing people's cameras midstream. That's kind of cooked, right? Yeah, we'll avoid this in the future. We'll have a proper setup ready, hopefully. Uh, it depends all on Shyam whether he decides to cook or not. Shyam, get the next setup ready, bro. Anyways, yeah. So
The
hopefully,
setup was all on. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, right.
hope setup is all on.
It was all on you.
Bro, I'm never doing this again, bro. This was such a pain. I'm not gonna be hosting. I'm not gonna be participating. I'm done with this club. I'm joking. Before this is yeah. Anyways, yeah. So I think yeah, that's it. Let me look at the YouTube chat. I haven't seen that. Any new messages?
Yeah.
Yeah, we should consider we
Keep going so that.
wrong answers. I feel like we shouldn't really consider because it's a blitz thing. We don't care about the accuracy. We care about is the speed. Maybe in a slightly different format, we could care about wrong answers, but hmm. But yeah,
I think it's better without wrong answers too.
yeah. I think it's better with the wrong answers, and I feel like we should increase the difficulty a little. Feel like we had too many easy problems, which my personal opinion would be like I wouldn't mind people struggling to solve it for like 10 15 minutes per question. It would be a longer stream, but
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, so I think that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, guys, we'll try to fix our stream problems by next next one, hopefully. And yeah, just make sure. Yeah, feel free to DM me about anything with respect to the thing that happened, me or Shyam, about anything with respect to today's stream and any people you want to see during the next stream. I think that's all. Do you want to wrap this up or?
Yeah, I think it works.
Yep. Anything you two want to say? Be wholesome. Tell each other nice game. It was close. I liked how you searched how to reverse a string on GFG.
I think that is going to be some meme for the next year.
I'm never participating, bro. I wouldn't want to be caught doing that shit. But yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, yeah.
I think
It's,
we're done, right?
it's already become a meme.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you kind of cooked, dog. But yeah, anyways, I think we'll wrap this up. Done?
What about the prize of the stipend? I'm getting it, bro.
Oh, you said no need, no, bro, before the actual question. Prabhanjan, are you ready to give 50% of your internship stipend to Madhav?
I'm a bit broke right now. It's kind of needed penny for the food.
Okay, I mean next stream onwards, I'll actually figure out some stake because I don't want it to be just a random zero price thing. I
Make
will
some like leaderboard or something in like the club. I feel
yeah, fair enough. Leaderboard is
Engagement?
something I would do after a few contests. Let us get this thing running first.
Yeah, but
Yeah, because this is actually so much effort. I spent the entire day figuring out all this. I don't want to do this every week or something. We should get a more streamlined way of
Right.
streaming. But yeah, for next contest and all, there will be stakes. So yeah, the future guys will have something to lose. Anyways, I think that's it. So any final words before we wrap this up?
Yep. Cool,
Before I
cool.
click stop streaming.
Yeah. So yeah, first of all, thanks to Madhav and Prabhanjan for participating. And thanks to everyone watching. I think we also didn't expect that after two like what 2 hours 15 minutes there'll still be double digit viewers. So thanks to you guys as well.
Yeah, appreciate you guys watching some two nerds code it out. It was actually nice of you guys to watch, and yeah, we'll make it better quality next time. So you can watch it and you can watch two nerds coding it out in 4K or something, right? Instead of whatever this was. So
Cool.
that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep. Okay.
yeah, I'll stop streaming now. See ya. Bye bye.